Just two dudes having a conversation. You're my friend and I trust you. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Did we harmonize?
No.
No?
I don't know. Maybe we did. I was too focused on doing that voice.
That's fair.
My Randy Newman voice.
Singing Lion King in Randy Newman style.
I think every movie soundtrack should be done by Randy Newman.
That's fair.
You've got a friend in me.
So welcome back to the podcast. It's been a week.
It's been 2 weeks.
Has it been 2 weeks?
We didn't do one last week because our schedules didn't line up.
So yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think, but this 4th of July week, we didn't do one.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't really try because it was, the 4th was on a Thursday.
Right.
And we're like, so looks like we're missing it. Like we didn't even try to schedule another day.
Yeah.
But this past week we did try.
We tried.
But it didn't work because you were a butt and busy on the day that I could do it.
I'm a butt. Yeah. But we're back. We are also experiencing a little bit of technical difficulties. So we're trying something new.
Some TDs here.
We're really going above and beyond to get this to you.
STDs.
We have STDs.
Some technical difficulties.
Yes.
We have STDs. Some technical I walk in to record today.
Yes.
And lo and behold, you've gone and updated your computer like an idiot.
I know. Worst mistake. Never update anything. Just don't.
Pro Tools was now not working.
Yes.
Oh. Restricted. And it just hung up immediately. I couldn't even pick up. It hung up before it gave me the opportunity. Man, and that's the second telemarketer call I've gotten since we've sat down.
Tell you what, these guys are just getting ridiculous.
They're persistent.
Even though actually I don't hardly ever get them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Do you keep saying remove me from your list?
No. So I don't know what it is. But
I was getting called by the NRA for a while.
Really?
Asking for money.
Have you been a member of the NRA before?
No, my dad is, though.
Oh.
Not to cause any trouble.
Oh.
He might not like that I've said that. But also, he has a sticker on his truck, so.
Give away location of his guns. He's in the NRA.
Oh, yeah.
What's his social security number?
2, I think.
He's that old.
Yeah. He was the second.
Oh, man.
Who was the first to get Social Security? And was it one? Were they one?
I don't know.
Their social security number?
I'm one. Well,
it'd be super easy to steal.
I was going to say,
you got to start with a jumble.
Yeah. I think you have to start with a jumble.
Are they just randomly assigned?
I think they go in some sort of order though. Like what? Well, I was about to ask what's yours, but that makes no sense. Don't tell me yours.
Yeah. I have a voicemail from this restricted number.
Listen to
Should I listen to it
yes.
on the podcast?
Yes.
I'm always worried that it's work because whenever somebody calls me, there's something wrong.
Do they hide your number from you or hide their number from you?
They shouldn't. That's just my anxiety being ridiculous, but let's listen.
You were interested in making some money online, and so I just wanted to share this with you because it's currently making me over $10,000 a week. And we actually have brand new people who never made a dime online before. And check this out, they're already making $5,000 to $10,000.
Like leaving me a voicemail.
Just after 30 to 60 days.
He's reading this off a script.
I strongly encourage you just to take the small action step right now and listen to my...
Man, what a great guy that he's making $10,000 a week and yet finds the time
to call
me
and share about this opportunity to get a piece of the pie.
Making money online.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
You just have to take this one simple action step.
Is it?
And then you need 20 people
to also take the action step. And then the more people they get to take the action step, the more money you make.
And then you're making $10,000 a week and calling random people.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
It's like in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. What was that? The MLM, the multi-level marketing scheme that Jake and Boyle got into. Boom Boom something.
Is it Boom Boom? I don't remember what it was now.
That was like their slogan was Boom Boom. Have you ever been a part of anything like that, or has Allie ever done anything like that?
No. We did do like the essential oil stuff. Mm-hmm. Like I really like the way they smell. I don't know if the science is there to prove anything, but regardless, I like the smell of them.
Sure.
And she really likes them. And so there was one time that it was like cheaper if we signed up to be a sales whatever. And then you got like this big package. Yeah. But that's the only reason we did it. And we haven't done anything with it.
Have you sold anything?
No.
Yeah. Letting them down.
I know. My person I'm propping up is probably
really concerned.
Really concerned and
probably mad.
Broke.
NutriBoom. That's what it was in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yep.
And it was just the worst.
Yeah.
There's nothing good about it.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
Also, I've been to a seminar for that. I went with a friend's mom one time. It was me and the friend's mom. It wasn't just me and the friend's mom that went. But they had to go to Michigan, and he reached out to me and was like, hey, we got to go. Do you want to come with? And we'll go out to eat afterwards. I was like, yeah, sure. Totally. I forget what it was, but it was like that. But in that episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where they go to the NutriBoom facilities and everyone is just overly happy, overly positive, overly excited, that's what this place felt like, but in real life. Yeah. Like they had people talking that had been in it for a long time and made a ton of money, and people that had benefited from their project or from their product. And I got oil on my fingers. How'd that happen?
Not sure.
Grease. Something in this room is greasy. But like that overhyped positivity seemed to be very prevalent. Especially within like the higher members of the...
Right. Where they really try to sell you. I feel like they try to sell you on a dream, and then also that you'll better yourself.
Right. That is what it seemed like. They were advertising the lifestyle that you could have if you really like excel and do well in selling this product, and also the health benefits of this product, like how it's life changing and people have gone from like debilitated to living life and happy. Yeah. But I feel like in some way that's kind of what everything tries to do to sell you on, but it just seemed like way overhyped at this convention.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of any sort of company that is dependent upon you recruiting people under you. Yeah. Like,
it's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah. I mean, it's every time. It's just The Office.
Right.
Where he literally has to draw the pyramid around. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anything multi-level marketing is just rebranded pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
But I've seen it with tons of different products.
Me too.
Cleaning products.
Not a fan.
No.
So, I know you've been watching through Stranger Things.
Yeah.
New season. Did you finish it?
I finished it.
I finished it last night.
Okay.
Spoiler
alerts. So, I didn't know you were watching it.
Yeah, I haven't had time to, but
okay.
I just sat down and powered through.
Definite. Right now, we're saying it out loud and out clear. Spoiler alerts, because we're about to talk about this.
Stranger Things season 3. If you have not seen it, just
skip ahead to at some point in this podcast. Maybe I'll edit myself in, and we'll figure out when we're done.
Yeah.
Later when I'm editing this, but season 3, the final episode.
Yes.
I bawled.
Oh, I was
ask Emily. I literally left like her house probably 10 minutes after watching it because I needed some time.
It wrecks you.
I was not well.
Me either. Especially how they set up Hopper like in the early of the season where he was trying to come to grasps with like how to parent his teenage daughter who is now like has a love interest, and how they set him up to like he finally is accepting that, and like how he comes back for the kids.
Yep.
And oh, dude, the last scene where he's standing there and he looks at Joyce.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's just like accepting his fate.
Yeah, he just kind of nods. And it's like,
I'm going to start crying all over again.
I know.
I was crying pretty hard, but I was kind of holding it together because I didn't want to just completely sob in front of Emily.
Yeah.
But I could have been just complete. If I would have been watching it by myself, I would have needed like a pause break just to sob for a while.
Yeah. I do this thing where I can hold it in as long as I don't have to talk. Like I can just sit there silently and like I'm just fighting the urge to bawl. And that's where I was watching it in bed, like on my iPad, had headphones in because Allie is not into Stranger Things.
Oh, bummer.
I know. I was like, because she doesn't like suspense, like scares. I was like, it's not really scary necessarily. Like there is definitely some suspense. I was like, but I think she would love the characters. Yeah. And she would probably love the storyline too.
I will say Emily, also not into scary stuff or scares, loves Stranger Things. So
we should get
Allie,
Emily.
if you're listening to this,
we need to get Emily to sell Allie on Stranger Things.
In like a multi-level marketing.
Yes.
And then Allie can get somebody.
Yes. But
you're watching it in bed with your headphones on your iPad.
Yeah, that's where I was at. And like Allie could because like I would make audible like, oh, like oh man. But had she like started asking me questions, I wouldn't have been able to answer her. Yeah, because like I can't talk whenever I'm trying to fight back tears. You know. Yeah. Otherwise, like no, I have no control in it. It just comes out. You know. But do you think he's the American?
Oh, totally. Because they did like a post-credit little scene, and it's the Russians, and they're doing experiments on people, and they are in a jail, and they walk by a cell, and somebody's like, no, not the American, and they grab another guy. It's totally Hopper. I think he got like transported somewhere. Emily thinks at the last minute he dove into
the gate,
the upside down.
Yeah.
And then somehow got out.
Did you call the number?
Call the number.
Have you heard about this?
No.
So the actor, I forget his name, who plays Hopper.
Yeah, he was in like a short little Netflix thing too. That's like a comedy that's hilarious.
So
Frankenstein's Monsters, Monster Frankenstein.
After he after the season debuted or whatever, on Instagram he just posted this phone number.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't follow him on Insta.
Yeah. I'll call it and put it on speaker so you can hear it.
Gotcha.
I hope this is the right one. I just read out.
Hi, you have reached the residence of Murray Bauman.
I was right.
Mom, if this is you, please hang up and call me between the hours of 5 and 6 p.m. as previously discussed, okay? If this is Joyce, thank you for calling. I've been trying to reach you. I have an update. It's about, it's probably best if we speak in person. It's not good or bad, but it's something. Now, if this is anyone but my mother or Joyce, well, you think you're real clever getting my number, don't you? Well, here's some breaking news for you. You're not clever. You're not special. You are simply one of the many, many nimwits to call here, and the closest you will ever get to me is this pre-recorded message. So, at the beep, do me a favor. Hang up and never call here again. You are a parasite. Thank you and good day.
Sorry, this mailbox is full and cannot accept any more recordings.
So,
I love that guy.
Yeah.
In that series.
Yeah.
He's fantastic.
Also, by the way, the Russian, what's his
Alexei.
name? Oh,
when he
that
died,
killed me
that
too.
Destroyed me. I loved
like
him
the corn
so
dog
much.
scene,
Yeah.
and like they were so excited, and he was like,
found a friend.
yeah, and then he just, it really played on my heart. Like
They did for sure.
and then with Billy dying,
Yeah, like even that wrecked me.
yeah,
And like I hated Billy.
yeah,
He was just a jerk the whole season.
yep. So anyway, I feel like though, like I do think Hopper is the American, but
Yeah.
other part of me is like they almost are making it too obvious that I feel like maybe it's going to be some sort of swerve,
Mm,
and that like you obviously never see him get vaporized like everybody else.
right.
You never see a body,
Right.
and like the dude, what's his name? You just heard it.
Oh, I forget his name.
Anyway,
Yeah.
they make it a point for him to say like, "Where's Jim? Where's Jim?" before they take off running.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I really hope that he's still alive because I can't handle his death like that. And the letter,
Dude, the letter absolutely destroyed me.
Yep.
That it's just it's a rough moment in time for
Yes.
me.
It really is. And like the way that they set it up where like they're moving because like that also has emotional like
Sure, yeah, I would imagine for you.
for me.
Yeah.
Just having to be moved and leaving all your friends and then have that letter mixed in with the shots of them leaving. Oh,
Yeah. That's rough stuff, dude.
yeah. But it was great. I don't know, like they also kind of set up them passing the torch. I don't know if you caught that when Will has his box of donations and he puts D&D in it,
Yeah.
and then they give it to Lucas's younger sister.
Yep.
So they kind of set it up like they're, they could introduce a new cast basically.
Yeah. I wouldn't want him to do that though.
I know, but
Especially
like,
not with her because I don't like her.
you don't like the little sister?
No, she's just annoying to me.
It's because you're the younger sibling.
Probably, yeah.
But I don't like at the same time though, you can't do this forever,
Right, but I think that like season 4 should be like the gang goes to Russia to rescue Hopper
from the
from the Ruskies.
what was the what do they call them? The thing that the Russians had that they fed the guy to. Which one was it? Was that the Demogorgon?
Yeah, it was a Demogorgon.
Okay.
But like one of the smaller white ones.
Okay. It's like that, like how many times can you go to that well of like, oh, we closed the gate, everything's hunky dory.
Right.
Oh, just kidding. The Russians are still, which like, I still don't think they've fully made the connection to the Russians yet.
Especially why they were in the mall, like beneath the mall.
Right.
Other than actually, that kind of does make sense because what's the name of the town? Hawkins was where the first gate was opened.
Right.
So it was like the hot spot.
But like, why is it the Russians? Like, what's their purpose? I don't think that they've really answered that yet.
Right.
So I guess that's what season 4 could be.
Right.
But
maybe the Russians were working on something over in Russia and then had found out about the first gate, then came over and they have their own gate over there as well.
Yeah.
And that's where Hopper came through if he jumped in through the...
That's true because he would have to come back out somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, because it closed up in Hawkins. I don't know, man.
Interesting stuff.
Definitely, for sure. Before I forget, do you have the Sharpie around here?
Yes.
Because we got an Insta now.
That's right. We have to, and a Facebook.
And a Facebook. I got to go live, or I'm about to go live on the Insta, but we got to write down the handles on the table so we don't forget them. So if you want to find us on Instagram, our handle is at my friend. I'm writing it down as I talk. My friend podcast. So that's the Insta at my friend podcast. And then what is our...
on Facebook, you just search "You're My Friend and I Trust You" podcast.
I don't know how Facebook works at all. I hardly know how Instagram works. Let's try. I'm going to try to go live on Instagram. I just hit the button, check in connection. We're live now.
We're live?
We're live on Instagram. This is freaky. I don't know if I like this.
Actually, yeah, I just got an alert that we started a live video.
Look at that. I need to watch what I say now.
That's right. Welcome to our Instagram, all 10 of you, I guess.
Probably, maybe 10.
Doing a live podcast with our STDs. This is our STD setup.
Some technical difficulties. We got STDs.
We got STDs all up in here today.
Back row's going to love that.
Yep. I feel like at some point we're going to get kicked off of back row.
Right. Yeah.
What do you do?
What do you do?
Am I the only one going to be on this video?
Right now, yeah. Right now. I can turn it back around. Wave, it says. Oh, wait. Wave? I don't know what's talking. Emily joined and
she's waving at you.
Oh.
Yeah. They can interact. So
gotcha. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, if anyone wants to interact with us, now would be the time.
Now would be the time. She says, that's my babe. That's right. We need like a spot to put this. We should just live stream every episode.
We could live stream Inception where I go live.
Oh, you go live on it too. Could you do that? You have to mute. You have to mute it on your phone.
Hold on. I go live on my own account.
Oh, okay.
Is that right?
Maybe.
I don't know. We're overthinking
this. Is great. This is great podcast material.
Great podcast material.
What we'll do, maybe we'll find like a spot to put this phone. It'd have to be like over there.
Yeah.
Like far away. Or your phone because you have a better camera. But, all right. So let's go away from going live because I feel
Goodbye.
pressure. Bye, guys. Oh, boy. Now I'm like the old guy that doesn't know how to... Oh, there's end up there.
Leaves it on for the rest of the night. Just in your pocket.
Share. Boom. Wow. Instagram is crazy to me. I've never really done anything Instagram.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird because it's our podcast account. So I'm like following my friends and like I'm liking my friends' posts, but like you don't know them,
right.
Some of them.
I just get the alerts for it.
Yeah. But I kind of like it, but I don't know. At the same time, like the people that are Instagram famous,
yeah.
Like how do you even do that?
Oh, speaking of which, an influencer.
Okay.
So apparently I am now not influencer. What do they call it? An ambassador.
Oh. What does that mean?
For, what was it
Does that mean you're going to be making some money?
Apparently I can.
Woo.
Let me find it. California. Apparel.
Okay.
It's totally clothes I probably would never wear.
Okay, sure.
Except for their baseball tees. They're pretty sweet.
Oh, I love baseball tees.
Yeah.
Dude.
But, so you had to apply. I just was scrolling through Instagram. It was one of those ads. I was like, I don't know, I'll apply for that. And they check your Instagram feed and like you have to go through this process, I guess. But
yeah,
I have a code for my followers to get discounts.
Nice.
They get a 20% discount and I get 35% commission for anything they buy.
Oh. Yeah. So what if these people that follow you get somebody else
right
to do the code?
I get a portion of their commission. I do not. But dude, their clothes are so expensive.
How expensive are they? Do you want to lose your ambassadorship?
Well,
might not want to
honestly, I will probably never buy a shirt from them.
Okay.
Because like the baseball tee is like 50 some bucks.
Oof.
Yeah, I get 50% off.
So it'd be like $25, which isn't bad.
Which, yeah, isn't bad. But like no one who follows me is going to pay that for a shirt.
No, not at all.
So it's like, this is not going to go anywhere. But like their thing is like, they'll feature me on their Instagram page.
Gotcha.
And then from that, I get followers and then I become an influencer.
Yeah. And then you start making the money.
Right. And then I get people under me
to
then become influencers.
I see how it all works.
So it was just one of those things. I was like, you know what? I never actually hear people this working for them.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to see if I would get accepted.
I say go for it because that's the ambassador is the stepping stone to influencer.
True.
If you could become an influencer, that'd be amazing.
That's what I do for a living.
Quit your job.
Get paid to post.
You're in photography.
True.
Get paid to travel and take pictures.
That would be freaking sweet.
Take me with you. Take me to Chernobyl. will take some sexy, scandalous photos in Chernobyl.
Because,
Did you see
Chernobyl?
that?
No.
There was a whole bunch because they just opened up Chernobyl to the public, I think, again, since the accident. I think. I'm not sure. People were getting in there. There was also the HBO show, Chernobyl, that just came out. So the popularity kind of spiked. But a whole bunch of Instagram influencers were going to Chernobyl and taking scandalous, sexy photos in Chernobyl.
Oh, we're so dumb.
Also, there was, I don't know what country it was in, but there was this beautiful, green, emerald green lake that got famous on Instagram, and a whole bunch of influencers went there, again, took scandalous photos in the lake, and it turned out to just be completely radioactive.
Are you serious?
It was a chemical dump, and that's why it was that green color.
Is hilarious. I have no sympathy for them.
Zero.
It's kind of like the people who went to Firefest.
Oh, yeah. We did a whole episode on that.
Yeah. I really don't have sympathy for you.
Yeah, if you can afford that,
yeah.
If you can afford to blow that kind of money
right
on that, you have it coming.
And the documentary did not paint those people well for me.
No, not at all. Not at all.
The people I have sympathy for are the staff who literally just got screwed.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I kind of feel for the guy that tried to help him. The guy that looks like Steve Martin.
Is that the dude who?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel bad for that guy because he was just trying to help a buddy out and save the situation. Yeah. But did you see that video of the little girl just getting absolutely booted by a bison?
No.
It was in Yellowstone. This little 4-year-old girl, her parents had taken her to Yellowstone, and they were just out and about walking around, and there's a whole bunch of people getting up close to this bison, this buffalo, and this thing charges this girl and just launches her.
Oh my goodness.
She's not dead, thankfully.
Wow.
But just absolutely launches her. And it blows my mind that people are so dumb that they can get that close to an animal like that.
Right.
You think, oh, it's cute and it's in Yellowstone, a nature preserve. It's happy. It likes people. They're animals, man.
Right.
And especially people getting close to moose. Moose are super aggressive. Mm-hmm. They don't give a crap.
Yeah.
I've seen moose charging cars, just ramming right into them. They don't care, man. And they're quick.
Was it you that sent me the video of the grizzly trying to get into the person's house? I feel like it was you.
I tweeted about it.
It was like my nightmare.
Just this grizzly bear just busting the window open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at the end, the cop's like, bad bear.
Yeah, that's what I commented. That comment on Twitter actually got a lot of responses because I said, I'm sure that bad bear at the end really got the bear to stop and think about its the consequences to his actions.
That is my nightmare.
Just a bear busted into your house.
Yeah. What do? You
can't do anything.
No.
Have you seen The Revenant?
Yes.
With the bear attack scene? That, my dad and I will occasionally just discuss that scene.
Yeah.
Because we feel, both of us are in agreement that is one of the more accurate representations in film of what a bear attack would actually be like. Where you basically are just a rag doll. Mm-hmm. And that bear is just mauling.
It's going to do what it wants to do.
Bears are huge, man.
Yep. Not a fan.
I saw a video of a bear running 35 miles an hour.
Nope.
They're quick if they want to be. How do you defend yourself against a bear? They should be apex predator.
Yeah.
I think they are, maybe.
Probably at least grizzlies.
Yeah. Because they're big, they're super strong, and they're super quick.
And they will eat you.
Yeah. No qualms.
Have we talked about the grizzly man?
I did. Remember when you left for 10 minutes
Did you talk about that?
Somehow I got talking about the grizzly man, I think.
Oh, have you heard that audio?
Dude, it's horrifying audio.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I don't recommend it to our listeners. It's just one that'll mess you up.
It's like wailing screams of agony
Yep.
and betrayal too.
Mm-hmm.
There's betrayal hidden underneath all that agony because he had lived with those bears for a little bit.
Yeah.
But also, I don't have any sympathy for that guy.
Because you're living with grizzly bears?
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you think is going to happen? They're going to accept you into their tribe, maybe.
Right.
But the way that animals, especially pack animals that hang around in groups, handle problems is by fighting each other. So even even if it's possible for a human to be accepted into a bear pack. I don't know if bears travel in packs or anything, but it seemed like, I think with that documentary, Bear Man or whatever it was called, it was a group of bears that he was with. So at least there was a group of bears that he had gone into.
Yeah.
Even if they do accept you as one of their own, eventually somebody's going to have a qualm with you. And the way that they're going to solve that issue is just by batting you in the head.
Mm-hmm.
It may be playful to them, or it may be just like, hey, you need to respect me sort of bat.
And
but that sort of bat is just going to spin your head around.
Yep.
Pop it off like a bottle cap.
I also have no sympathy for people who keep wild animals as pets and then they get injured or killed by them.
Yeah. Like, oh, this tiger.
I trained it since it was a baby. Yeah, but it's still instinctually whatever animal that they are.
Right.
And at some point, that might come out. And so that's why you just shouldn't keep these pets or these animals as pets.
I heard this theory that cats are not as domesticated as we think they are.
That wouldn't surprise me. I hate cats.
Yeah, and they hate us. Watch any cat video online and you can see they have no respect for us at all.
No.
But we feed them. But if we were to quit feeding them and providing them food and water, they would not think twice about attacking us. This is the theory that I've heard with cats.
Yeah.
Like a dog, if you don't feed or water a dog, it's just going to die because it's loyal and it loves you.
Mm-hmm.
But a cat, if you don't feed or water a cat, it's eventually just going to start taking it out on you.
Yeah.
Because you've been its source of food and now you've stopped. Cat attack.
Not a fan of cats.
Me neither.
Good cat's a dead cat.
Tank in listenership. Dude, mountain lions are vicious.
Not a fan of
They're only like
lions.
25 pounds.
Another cat.
Yeah, it's a cat, but it'll mess you up. Speaking, are we still recording?
Yes.
Good. We're recording on a Tascam recorder.
Yes. A little different.
Yeah.
We'll see how this turns out.
If the sound quality is poor,
that's why.
Apologies. Speaking of cats and animals, just saw The Lion King.
I heard it was
It was very
Yeah.
Here's my biggest problem with it. It was the live action remake, quote unquote, of The Lion King. They could not and they did not convey emotion in the characters' faces because a lion
is a lion.
It's not going to be, it doesn't have a happy face or a sad face or an angry face. So I felt no connection to the characters whatsoever.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
That for me was like the biggest thing that took me out of it was that I thought the music was really good. Donald Glover, obviously. Beyonce was in it. I didn't know Beyonce was in it. My favorite characters were probably Timon and Pumbaa, Billy Eichner as Timon, and then Seth Rogen as Pumbaa.
Nice.
Seth Rogen was hilarious as Pumbaa.
Yeah.
And he could not sing at all. Apparently, Emily said that there was like the voice coach for the movie, and he sat down with Seth Rogen and was like, this is the worst singer I've ever come across. But to me, it worked really, really well with that character.
Yeah.
So
I did see where that's Disney's $4 billion movie this year.
Really?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Disney is massive.
Because you think of all the like Marvel.
I think they have to be
Lucas.
one of the highest grossing companies in the world.
Easy.
Their stock is one of the most expensive to buy.
Like my thing is like, it gets to a point like, why would you buy Disney stock right now?
Because,
Oh yeah,
it's so up.
Yeah.
Where is it going from here?
Right. I mean, I don't know.
If you have a ton of money, buy a good chunk of Disney stock, and then you're only getting richer.
True. But like for me, like why would I buy an expensive stock?
Right. I don't even think you could buy a share.
Probably not.
I mean, maybe you could,
I'm
but I
poor.
think it's trading at like $5,000 a share.
Nope. Couldn't buy one.
Yeah. And at this point, a share is going to be nothing.
Right. Get to go to the shareholders meeting, right?
I don't even think so.
I own a share.
But I think you have to own a certain amount of shares before you can go to the meeting.
Getting Disney for free. Did you see where there's a push to ban
millennials.
No,
or
people without children.
Yeah, that's so
Disney.
stupid.
Yeah,
so
like, just get over yourself.
Yeah, I saw an article related to that where a mom went and complained online about a girl that had taken the last soft pretzel and her kid didn't get one because this girl take one and this girl was just there with her friends. She called this girl the C word.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Over a soft pretzel.
Over a soft pretzel.
Get over yourself.
When you're that outraged that you're one, calling people the C word, which is my least favorite word.
Yeah.
Of all the cuss words.
Yeah.
That's the one that I won't say.
Yeah.
The C word. And then also going out of your way to go online and complain about that and ask for something to be done about that.
Right.
You are not, or she is not the problem here.
No.
You are now the problem.
Yep. That's what I hate. Like, I get that parents think their kids are like, they love them so much, but like your kid is no better than the girl.
Right.
Like, in my view, you're both the same.
Yeah.
She was there first. She gets the pretzel and you just deal with it.
Exactly.
Kid can handle rejection. It's a life lesson.
Yeah. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. What lesson is that kid learning now?
That if I don't get what I want, I complain about it.
And I be rude and I insult people.
Yeah.
So great job, mom that commented. You're a horrible person.
Yeah, I feel like when I have kids, or when Al and I have kids, like according to the worldview, I'm going to be a very mean parent.
Yeah, I think me too.
But in reality, I feel like I'm just going to be doing what my parents did.
Right.
Which, like, if that was the situation, be like, oh yeah, well, she got the last pretzel.
Right.
Like,
I'm not.
What else do you want? Like,
I'm not gonna cater to my kids in that way.
No. And like, if they throw a fit about something, oh boy, it's going to be bad.
You gonna spank them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Spare the rod, spoil the child, as they say.
That's right. Like, it's not going to be like, oh, you're getting spanked for everything. That's going to be like,
yeah, that's the last resort sort of thing.
Yeah. And that's what I want to build it up to. Like,
I'll tell you, man, if I have girls, I'm going to have such a hard time disciplining.
Disciplining?
Just based off my nieces.
Yeah.
Because my nieces are just the most adorable things in the world.
Yeah.
And like my niece Selah is so freaking cute. And she will throw a tantrum. And I think it's the cutest thing in the world because like she'll be like, and like throw something on the ground and like do a pouty face and just stand there and be pouty. Like that's adorable. But if she's my kid, I have to reprimand that.
Right.
It's going to be so difficult.
Probably if you're seeing that constantly, it'll probably be different.
I have noticed because I've seen it more because I saw them. They were here for 2 weeks this past month. So I saw more of them than I normally get to see. And kind of by the end, those little tantrums were becoming a little less cute.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I fear if I have daughters for their dating years.
Here's my strategy. Oh, I want 2 girls and that's it.
Yeah.
I just want 2 girls and I'm going to get them into hockey when they're real young. And that way they're just tough. They're quick to fight. They're not afraid to throw some fists.
Yeah.
That way I don't got to worry about them. If there's and I'm going to instill in them high morals and I will instill in them to expect good out of the people that they're dating, expect standards, not to go below those standards of guys, of gentlemen that they're dating, and they have to date gentlemen. And if the guy is not a gentleman, she's just going to punch him right in the nose. That's my strategy.
Very ladylike.
Yeah.
The gentleman and the lady.
That's right. Or the lady and the lady, whatever. It'll be 20, whatever, 20, 25 or 28.
My worry is if and when like a boy does something and hurts them, like not physically. I mean, physically, it's going to be really bad.
Oh yeah. For him.
But yeah. But like even just like emotionally or
sure.
Like that's going to be very hard for me.
To handle that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not want to it'll be like the Hopper in Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Like, where you just yell at them and threaten them.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
But probably won't be for a few more years. So
I think there's going to be a few years where my kids just really hate me.
Oh, yeah.
Because because you go through that naturally as a kid where you just want distance from your parents. But I'm the type of person that will sit you down and be like, tell me what's going on. Talk to me. What's wrong? And I'm going to make my kids do that. I'm going to force them to sit at the table just like we're sitting across from each other right now. I'll be like, tell me what is the issue?
Yeah.
Because I completely clammed up when I was in like middle school and high school, like about my depression and all that stuff. And it was horrible.
Yeah.
Like lifelong damage probably. So I don't want that for my kids.
Yeah.
So I want open communication. I will force it if I have to.
Yeah. I'm a very firm believer in like the whole, I'm not there to be my kid's friend.
Yeah.
Like I'm there to be their parent and we can be friends later on in life.
Yep.
And my job is to raise a good, decent human being.
Right.
And not necessarily be friends with them.
Right.
And so, yeah, they may hate me for a while.
That's fine though.
But later on in life, like, I mean, it happened with me. Like, I appreciate that more now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Once they're of drinking age, then you become friends with them. Sit down, you have a beer.
Yeah.
You talk about life. You discuss stuff.
But not before of age, right?
Yeah. 20, like one.
We're not talking.
1 to 20, you are just my legal property and I just have to make sure you don't die. 21 and on, we're best friends.
Yeah, fair. Makes sense.
It checks out on paper. I better get out of here.
I was going to say, you are on a deadline.
I got a dinner date.
Dinner date.
It's with people I don't know. It's
always the most fun.
It's with Emily, who I know, my fiance, but then 2 friends of hers who I don't know.
Speaking it real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Of having to be in situations like that where you don't know anyone but your wife or significant other does. I did catering with...
What was that?
So, company my wife works at...
The real reason we couldn't podcast like last week is because he was catering.
Yeah.
Neither one of your companies serves food, by the way.
Hers does.
Really?
They own Old Carolina. And
they own Old Carolina?
Yeah, and so it was through Old Carolina.
Okay.
And so every once in a while, there's opportunity for them if they want to volunteer to do catering. You make some extra money. And so I got to do that too. But it was that situation where she knows everybody because she works with them. I know nobody, and I've never done this before. Never even worked in the food industry. And I'm like, why? What am I doing here? But it was kind of cool. I mean, it was a really cool bison ranch that we were at, and really cool barn. But
nice.
I have sympathy for people who work in food industry, servers and whatnot, because I don't want to ever.
Yeah. Yeah, you texted me a picture of that bison thing.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Dude, that's just half of it. The behind you is like it's like a long building. It's the same on either side. They just closed one side.
Okay.
It's amazing. They got a lake and like just big open property. Did
you see bison?
Yeah, there's bison like right outside the barn in the pasture.
So you got kind of up close, but there was a fence or a barrier.
Yeah, I didn't get punted by the bison.
You didn't get punted by the bison? Are they massive though?
They are.
They're huge.
Yeah. I was hoping I'd see some of them fighting, but they did not.
Do they fight often?
They go at it like with their heads. Yeah. Try to punt each other. Like they probably do with the little girl.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. He kind of charged and then headbutted her, and
voomp,
up she went.
We should not be laughing about a little girl getting punted by a bison.
Well, it's her parents' fault. So.
True. Dumb parents.
Yeah.
Anyway, we will wrap this up so Donnie can go eat.
Gonna wrap it up. Oop. Hang on. I'm trying to record a video for Instagram of us wrapping up.
Wrapping it up.
Wrapping it up. Instagram. I don't understand it.
Are you doing a live video of us wrapping it up?
No, because the other one's not. Oops. See? Oh, maybe it's live now. So can I record another one? Can I record another one? No,
Probably.
It won't let me. So now I have to do this. We'll just do it this way.
Is this a live one?
No, this is not a live one.
All right. Wrapping it up. Am I kazooing or are you kazooing?
I will kazoo.
You will kazoo.
You can talk.
All right.
Be sure to get our new Insta.
New Insta, Facebook.
Are you active on the Facebook at all?
Yeah, I mean, I try to. We can actually set it up, and I need to where our Instagram will post straight to Facebook.
Nice.
So, anyway, this has been the You're My Friend and I Trust You podcast, and we are wrapping it up now. You'll get to see it on Instagram later, but you can find us on Instagram at My Friend Podcast is our username, and you can find us on Facebook by searching You're My Friend and I Trust You podcast. And as always, email us in your thoughts, your complaints. Maybe you got punted as a child by a fully grown mammal. We want to hear that story. So send that to itrustyoupodcast@gmail.com or shoot us a tweet at My Friend Podcast on Twitter. You can find me on Twitter at TheJordanBenter. You can find Donnie on Twitter at Don Moretti. Yep. And you can find us on Back Row Radio on Fridays. Still on Fridays, and we come out usually on Mondays on iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you can find us. That's where we're at. So as always, you stay sweet, don't die, and we will see you next week here on You're My Friend and I Trust You.
Just two dudes having a conversation,